Double D is a podcast hosted by two friends with lots of opinions and the occasional fact to back that opinion up. And although our producers find us charming, delightful, and most of the time hilarious, Metal and Pluck should not be held responsible for the shenanigans that follow. Hey everybody, it's Dylan from the Double D podcast. It's a weekly conversation between friends. We talk about all the things. We talk about art and music and politics and pop culture and TV and books and just crazy shit that happened during our week. You're not going to want to miss it. It's kind of a fun time. Subscribe to the show, rate us, review us, follow us on social media. Do the thing. You know what's up. Anyways, without further ado, Double D.
What, you missed me?
Yeah. You know I missed you. Yeah, hi, welcome back.
I'm back.
Guess who's back? Tell me all about it. You were on a boat for 5 days.
I was on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Leaving out of Mobile, Alabama.
I have so many cruise-related questions because I'm a novice and I know nothing. So you leave out of Mobile and you just go, you just boat directly to Mexico?
Well, yes, but kind of, sort of, because our first day was at sea because it takes, I guess, that long to get to Mexico.
That's like full on makes me want to vomit.
No! It's very chill. It's like, there was, we didn't get any of the storm as far as, waveage, so we were fine as far as the hurricane and all that been going on. God bless all the folks who are in the Carolinas and all that right now.
God, that's a lot. That's a lot happening on a boat. Like, that's
you gotta remember, the boat's, full of just random activities. There's, shows, there's casinos, there's comedy clubs, there's multiple bars, there's a nightclub.
Yeah.
And there's constant food.
See, now that part does sound good to me. The food and the drinking and things like water slides, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was water slides, pop-up golf.
I mean, I've seen the pictures. But can you tell you're on a boat?
Only if it's choppy. If it's choppy, yes.
Yeah. You're something's wrong.
This big thing is moving weird.
Something's wrong with this building.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's cool, steady waters, you're fine. For my girlfriend, when it got choppy, because it did get choppy at some point, she had to face the direction that the boat was going. Because she kind of when you ride a train, you have to face the direction of the train or the bus, or whatever's going. She has that type of motion sickness, so she had to be. She was walking backwards at some point, and then she kept having to move around at dinner. But we got it all situated. Aside from the boat, the best parts about it was the excursion. Went to it was cave swimming. We saw the collectolites or deposits or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful, and it was little fishes that I didn't see until I got out of the water because it was hiding. And it was just the beautifulest, clearest, bluest water. You would want to drink it, amazing. But you're not going to drink it. Then I got to saw some of the Mayan ruins and walk around that and realize
that's really cool.
Damn, these people were here a long ass time ago. And then you also think, how the fuck did all y'all fit in this? You slept on this little... No. I'm not doing that. That's how I feel about people when I go visit people in New York. I'm like, you live here? I'm not doing that. I'm not sleeping in this. It's too small. What you? I'm from Atlanta. I need more space. So, and then I'll tell you why I went on this trip. How I ended up taking this trip in the first place.
No. I mean, I assumed that you bought
decided to make a
tickets to go
vacation?
on vacation. Yes.
Yeah. It was initially a trip I got for my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. Like, we can do it around your birthday, so it was like that way she got to invite friends or whatever.
That's fun.
Okay. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds less fun.
Okay. Man.
Did you already know the people that you were traveling with?
No, I knew them.
This...
I knew them all.
Okay.
I knew all of them. One was her cousin and a co-worker / friend, and her girlfriend, and then the other one was a former co-worker / friend.
Okay.
So, we had already prepared for all these things on the boat. Like, we got liquor a couple days before. We got, like, a sea flask and fake shampoo bottles and conditioner bottles to fill with liquor because it's just cheaper that way. Because,
but it's like the movie theater and you're not supposed to bring your own.
Yes.
Got it.
So, you can only prepare so much. And when you're, like myself, not a drinker, you're not going to prepare as much as all the other folks. So, I only prepared myself one bottle for this trip. It's 5 days. I stowed away one bottle of tequila. My girlfriend stowed away one bottle of vodka. We both stowed away some margarita mix to make
Sounds
with
delicious.
my tequila because I wasn't going to drink it all by myself. So that way we had tequila together. And then you're legally able to bring one bottle of champagne each. So that is enough for 5 days, right? If not more so. You got something to share. And then everybody else sequentially brought their own amount of liquor, the same, if not more so.
I mean, there's like a tad bit of judgment sound that I hear in your voice. Yeah. I'm like, well, if I got nothing else going on, I mean,
So put it like this. One set of people went through a bottle.
Like, if all I was going to do was, like, sit in the sun and drink,
on the
I could
first
drink.
Day, Dylan.
On the first day of the cruise.
A bottle and a half. And your champagne. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So.
That is a lot.
So you're passed out by, like, the second day. So our excursion was on the second day.
Oh, no.
And if you do
did you
excursion,
go
you
hangover
gotta get off
excursion?
The boat early. You gotta get up early. Like, I'm talking about, like, go to work 8 o'clock in the morning early. Because you gotta get off the boat. Because excursions are fairly long because they usually drive you far away from where the boat is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the drive to our excursion, which was the cave diving and the ruins, whatever, was an hour away from the boat. So you gotta get up at 7 to be ready to get off the boat at 8 to go be there and drive an hour away. Then you gotta do your excursion. So the whole time he passed out drunk, just on the bus, just. It was just like, oh my God, this is only day 2. Yes.
You know what's interesting about that? Because you described the excursion, and I think, that sounds so fun. What an amazing opportunity. But then, at the same time, I'm like, you know what, though? I hate a fucking schedule when I'm on vacation. So, like, I'm so torn. I'm like, that sounds like amazingness. And then I'm like, God damn it. Why did I do something that made me set my alarm on my vacation?
That's the thing about cruises. You can't not have a schedule on a cruise. Because everything
and that's just not
is
relaxing
scheduled.
to me.
Because they're only doing this comedy act at this here for this time. And if you miss it or you don't get in there enough time, you miss all the seats. That's why you think old people love cruises. Because it's schedule regulated. They get their 6 o'clock dinner, and if they want dinner before 6 o'clock, they're serving it earlier in the main dining hall, and you ain't got to sit down. That way you can go to bed later. That way you can go to, like, it's all...
No. No. I don't love regimented fun. It's hard for me. It makes my spirit feel caged.
That's why I don't do much. I just do the excursions. I went to Fringe Trivia. Made me feel bad.
You're saying Fringe or French?
Friends.
Friends. Neither of the things I heard. Okay.
Nope.
No. Like I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
I was
How
mad
you
I
didn't do well?
I got 13
you
out of
love
20.
Friends.
No, I got 13 out of 20. I got 13 out of 20.
Yeah.
The person who won only got 15. So I was proud of myself.
Oh, you did good.
But he started with some random ass, obscure ass friends. I was like, hold on. What about when they was on a break? Like, you need to get to the questions we know. Like, Nobody know that.
Nobody knows the name of the
know that.
dog of the
Nobody
executive
know
producer.
Chandler middle name. Nobody know that.
What is Chandler's middle name?
I think it was. I got that one wrong.
Yeah. All right. Now let me ask you this: do they make you dress up when you go to dinner and you have to sit with strangers? I'm just asking you all the anxiety questions that I have.
They only have. It depends on how long your cruise is. They have one fancy night. They call it the captain's dinner. That's when he comes out and he talks to everybody, and they usually serve like lobster and steak and the thing that you can get. That's why it's the fancy dinner.
Can you have the captain's dinner as room service?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, the food sounds real good. I don't want to talk to people.
You can do what a lot of people did when my sister had her cruise, is that you would go there, order it, wait for it, take it back to
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So that is an option. And Muriel is Chandler's middle name, by the way. Chandler
Muriel Bing.
And what was the other thing? The people we were with, again, because they were so drunk on the first night, they made friends that they didn't remember.
No, Lord Jesus.
So, because there's, like I said, there's a club on the boat, and there's only one club. So you're spending you're spending every night in the same club with the same people because y'all all on the same boat. So you can't get too drunk and do nothing stupid because all the people gonna be like, hey, I saw you last night. Because they were like, I saw you twerking on your head. They was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes. You remember that? Ooh, child, I don't remember none of them. Yes, you were that drunk. But I digress. I enjoyed myself. The hardest thing about coming back from a vacation is coming back from a vacation.
Yeah, did you give yourself some time before you went back to work?
I had a buffer day.
Just one day.
Yeah, and I ended up going to the art stroll, the Atlanta art stroll, which is something that happens here in Castleberry Hills every second Friday of the month. Usually in the summer because it's fairly warm and people can set up tables out front and vend outside of the restaurants. And usually because there's a lot of art galleries in Castleberry Hills, so you can set up outside the art gallery and vend or whatever. So I caught one of them on my way. I was like, on my way in because I was really social media deprived on the boat because there's,
They don't have Wi-Fi?
I mean, you can pay for it, but it's
that's rude.
The suckiest Wi-Fi on the planet. Like, I got it, but I was just like, my phone, why is everything so slow? So you get frustrated because you can't It took me getting off the boat to upload the video of me, of the water that I took a picture of. That's on my Instagram, the water from the boat.
Yeah.
I started uploading that photo when I got the internet package on day one.
It.
I wasn't able to get
it onto my Instagram. You pay for dial up
until I got back to Mobile, Alabama. Okay? And Verizon said, okay, you sending this. I said, well, damn it, I was supposed to send that 4 days ago to let people know I was on the boat and I was on vacation. That's what the peace sign was for. Now I look crazy saying the peace sign, and I'm already here. I'm back now. I'm back.
You beat the postcard home.
Like what? So that was that.
So at the art stroll, it's like craftspeople and whatnots. It doesn't. They're not necessarily connected to the art gallery.
Yeah, no, it's jury people. Like, you just set up a table to vend. People selling clothes, people selling.
Cool.
Literally, I was in a good spot because the lady next to me was selling candles, and the other ladies next to me were selling rum punch.
Oh, hello.
And liquor, and they had repurposed those bottles once they got done. I guess from their other events, they made them into lamps.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So you get like a Patron nightlight or something.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
No.
My girlfriend was
you weren't just there to peruse. You were there as a vendor.
I was.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were just saying you were checking it out, but you went and checked it out as...
Yeah, I just decided, you know what? I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
And I've had enough of interaction with these people for a little bit. Let me go and spend some time with some other people.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
That sounds good.
I was taking a break from the people I took a break with.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Because one of them wasn't house guest until he went back down to Florida. And he was the one I was going to kill the most. Ooh, child.
The most? I'm going to kill you the most. Oh, shit. That sounds good.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
You don't even need a car, where we going, baby? Hop up in the rocket and they go.
So what did you do in my absence?
I just sat around and looked at pictures of you and cried.
You should.
You know. What did I do? I quit my day job and...
Take this job and shove it.
Yeah. And now I just have my night job that is pizzas, and
Yeah.
that's fun. I just have one job now.
I know, ain't nothing like that.
One working for someone else's job.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still got that other one too, yeah.
Not like a whole lot. Just kind of, nothing really. I guess I had like a weird week. I just worked. Yeah, I mean, I just worked a lot.
I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. The weird week of nothing is fine.
Yeah.
I like weird weeks of nothing. I want one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I mean, I guess that's true. Like after, I don't know how you are with vacations, but I reach a point, and it's usually around day 5, that I'm either like, okay, I'm done now, or okay, I'm going to move here and get an apartment and a job. Like
That's how
I
I was
don't
when I
like
went to
feeling
Vegas.
aimless.
I was like, I can fucking live in Vegas. I don't know. How much is this? Now, how much you pay for rent? Like, I was start asking questions.
Yeah.
I had that feeling in both Vegas and Cuba. I was like, I ain't never going back to America.
Yeah. But Vegas is in America.
I was talking about Cuba.
All right.
Because I literally asked the man at the bank in Cuba. I was like, so how do I, like, stay here? He's like, you can't. I was like, damn. So
no.
can he just stay here? No.
Especially
Y'all ain't got
there.
no visa programs? No, you gotta
No.
marry a Cuban. Well, y'all got any? No, she ain't. Okay, never mind. She right here. But we'll talk later.
We'll talk later. Yeah, I get real antsy, and then I'm ready to get back to it. So yeah.
Well, yeah, because people say it all the time, but ain't nothing like your space.
Yeah, it's true, and I'm kind of a homebody and a nester,
like toilet, everything on a boat.
Your own
is
towels
more
and
compact.
pillows, and
So
just
you're peeing, holding the wall, trying to make sure the boat don't sway while you're peeing. Like, it just be still.
Oh my god, that sounds so awful to me. Like an airplane-sized bathroom?
It's a little bit bigger because you got a toilet and a sink and a shower. So it's like a.
When you're on the top
Think
deck.
of like a bathroom where we worked at,
Yes.
but a shower where the baby thing is.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like it's that
sure.
that size of a bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's in there. It's compact.
Yeah. So here's my boat experience. I've been on a sailboat and I've been on an aircraft carrier.
I feel like all that's different.
So I mean, and like kayaks and canoes, but those don't count as far as like large
That's
scale
like a
anything.
flotation device, girl.
Right, exactly. It's like a raft with a paddle.
Yeah.
But like the aircraft carrier was huge, and when I was like underneath inside of it, I couldn't tell I was on a boat. But as soon as I got up on the top, like on the, I don't know, the top, the roof of the boat, I don't fucking know what you call that thing, the flat part where the planes land.
The deck, maybe?
Okay, yeah.
ninja.
But
Swabbing the deck. It's the top part of the boat. Everybody know the deck
swabbing
is the
the
top.
deck. Okay.
Yes.
So I didn't know if it was all boats or just pirate ones. So it felt like I was going to fall off of it the whole time. Did you feel like you're going to fall off and into the ocean? Was it like
No.
being on the roof of like a giant skyscraper? Because that's what I felt like.
No, I had fun. I got on the water slide
Yeah.
multiple times, and that's on the top of the boat. I didn't get to putt golf.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, yeah. I enjoyed myself. You know, because you're in Florida. Maybe you want to take one of those 2-day, like, whatever. They always have one for the weekend for, like, whatever, on the Groupon for, like, $99. I'm, like, leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. You get one of them and see how you like it.
Maybe. It would. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna do that. It would. Yeah. The only time that I agreed to go on a cruise was with an ex, and she was just very into cruises, and so I'll probably agree to it at some point in my life if I'm with someone who really wants to do it. But I don't want to. But I mean, you know, I'll do lots of stupid shit I don't want to do for love.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me.
Yeah.
I got a whole butterfly on my forearm. That's a good question. Our producer
So what else?
asked,
What
where
else
does
is
the
going
shower
on?
water go? And that
Oh
reminds
man,
me
where
of
does
a
the
random
shower water
moment,
go?
Because when I was
Into the ocean?
I don't know. Here's the thing. The sink water at one point on the boat in my bathroom was brown.
Nope. God. Nope.
So I don't know
That's doo-doo
we're-
water.
if we're reusing gray water, like they're trying to figure out a way to recycle it. But that's when I was like, well, I'm not brushing my teeth with this. I'll tell you that much.
No, I'd use my
Give
tequila.
me one of them
I snuck
375
in.
bottles of water. Thank you.
No, my God.
Yes. Yes.
No.
I was like, let this water run. It went clear, then brown, and then clear, and then brown. And I just sat there and let it run for a second. And I was like, because it has a sign right by the sink that says, "Don't run water, conserve it." Like trying to, it's like, I'm gonna let this see. I'm gonna see how this works out. I'm just sitting there watching the water. And it went
Alternate
back clear.
colors.
Yeah.
No. No, ma'am. Mm-mm.
I was like, you know how
It's like a floating RV. There's
I
just
wear
like
the
shit
glasses,
tanks.
so I took
and
them off
like,
and I was like, is it me?
do I have my sunglasses on? Wait a second.
And that's the thing about wearing glasses. You always go like, is it? Yeah, that's it. I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Oh my God. Like, you're not selling me on it. Like, if your job was to convince people who
My
weren't
bad.
that
And they
into
do ask
cruises.
you, like, would you, like, the first thing they do as soon as you get off the boat is send you one of them damn surveys. Would you recommend
How
this
was your
to anybody?
experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Why? Why do that? But I'm gonna do it again, but not
I know,
with...
that's what I was just gonna say. I was like, wait, but you're gonna go on another one, you lunatic.
Yes, I did. I'm gonna go to another one. We're thinking of Royal Caribbean this time.
Yeah.
Do something different. The past two Carnival was a little lackluster.
Do they all go different places, or do the same cruise lines? I mean, yeah, do the same cruise lines go
you
to?
can go all over the world on a cruise line. You can go to Europe, Spain, Alaska, like a whole shebang.
You can boat from America to Europe.
No.
You fly there and get on a boat
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay, I was like,
no,
no, thank
former
you.
coworker of mine, she flew to Spain and boated to Paris and Italy.
Well, that does sound lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she got like.
I think
all
I'd
of
just
that.
still rather not be on the boat part, though. Yeah, I think I'm not for
Well,
it.
I was also like looking
I did see
into,
a commercial for
honestly,
like.
if we would just get in fucking Europe, in it itself, you can do all that through their.
Yeah, you can do that on a
system.
train. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I was looking into like going into Amsterdam and then from Amsterdam getting to London and Paris because that's an
Mm-hmm.
option. via the train system, and it was only like $1,300.
Mm-hmm.
It was like through a group, but I was like, ooh, do I want to be with those people all the time? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I'm still trying to
Traveling
figure
with
out that
people
life.
is challenging.
I
think it puts it to the test.
Yes. It's
'Cause it's like-
certain people you learn who you can travel with by traveling with them. You got to do the trial and error. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
You got to see, like, all right, from this past trip, I've learned that one of those people I can't travel with.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them, just one.
Yeah.
Like, yo ass. Not at all. Never again. Never again. Never catch me
and
slipping.
it's like everyone is not in their usual space with their usual selves and their usual everything, and so everything's a little bit askew, and then you're just like, oh, I'm learning more about you than I need to know. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Never again. But that's part of the process.
It is. It is.
You live and
yeah.
you learn.
Yeah.
That's just like I learned every time I travel. My brother is ridiculous. And we learned it on all group travels. Glenn is always the one. Come here.
How do you feel about traveling alone?
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm a most definitely a road tripper by myself. If I had a much better car than I do currently, I would have, like, one year for one of my favorite birthdays is me by my goddamn self. And I just randomly drove to, like, I think the Ruby Ridge Mountains, and I did the whole going through the Ruby Red, whatever, and went to see the mountains, and I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just went to Tennessee, and that's all I did, and it was fun. People was like, "Who you with?" Me.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Enjoy myself.
Whatever I felt like it, and didn't have to ask anybody else what they wanted to do. Yeah. No, I like it a lot, and it's funny because I'm a little bit afraid of the dark, just normally in my day-to-day life. Like I usually sleep with a nightlight on, but for some reason, when I travel, I'm not afraid of the dark. And like camping is somewhere that I would think that I would be scared, but I'm in fact not scared at all. Is that weird?
It's noises. Certain noises I need. If I don't have the sound of TV or the city, I'm more antsy than I am anything else.
Nature is noisy though.
Yeah, you think. See, when I worked as a Girl Scout counselor and I literally slept in a tent and I could hear crickets and shit, I needed Sade to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth
It was.
operator. Smooth operator.
I mean, that is a nice way to fall asleep, no matter where you are. Yeah.
That's why I love Sade to this day.
Yeah. I also woke up once. This just reminded me of it because I wished that I'd had something to drown it out because it was the craziest fucking sound I ever heard, and I don't know what it was, but my guess is an alligator murdering something.
Oh, nice.
Because it was the craziest. It was definitely a fight to the death between two animals, and one of them I think was an alligator because it was splashy. There was a lot of splashing happening. And it sounded kind of guttural. Have you ever heard alligator sound that they make? It's like in their throat.
No.
There's like, I'm not going to try to reproduce it, but it's a sound.
Every now and again, I have to tell you that I'm real black. And
Inside kid.
Not TV black. And,
Did you just say not TV black?
Yeah, it's different. And, we don't, alligators are shoes. Or purses. It's not something. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. YouTube it. It'll be good for you. YouTube it. Now that you're home and you're caught up on social media and the world.
You know, girl, so the guy before I start talking everything, because
were you going through withdrawal 5
I
days without the
was,
internet?
because before I got on the boat, one of the people who were going to cruise was like literally that night, he was like, girl, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's not happening. Because I was focused on the cruise. I was focused on
Right.
getting on this boat. This
Right.
boat. So I was like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm finna go sleep.
I think
So-
things got crazy.
Literally all the way down to Mobile from Atlanta, I'm on this. Like, I was like, she really threw a shoe at it. Like, she. And I had to watch all the video recaps. I was just like, wow. Cardi B took off her shoe. And I watched the video of her doing it from behind. Like, somebody was, I guess, below her on, like, a different level, but could see her from the balcony. And you can see her lift up her dress. And you know it's her dress because you can see her high yellow ass and her tattoo that she's known for on the side of her high yellow ass lift up on that red dress she was wearing, and a shoe just come up. And all of a sudden, charge.
She hit her with a shoe?
She attempted to hit her with a shoe. It never connected. But she left out of there with this giant dot on her head. I don't know who hit her, whether it had been security.
Where were they?
They were at Fashion Week. They were at New York Fashion Week. In the fanciest of the fanciest shit. I'm talking about shit that probably cost like more than people's houses.
Yeah.
Their outfits were. And they were throwing shoes and shit.
What's the backstory there? What's going on? Why the riff?
The riff is here. Nicki Minaj, although she says she's very woman empowering and she talks about certain things being woman empowering, like as far as like women need this and this, that, and the other. Like I'm always pushing women and this women, and I'm always about women writing their songs, women this, that, and the other. She is not very woman friendly. I feel like the only woman I know she's I won't say close friends because only Beyonce got like 4 close friends and they over there. There's probably Kelly and like 2 other people. But the only woman I've ever seen her say anything positive about, well, I'm sorry, I lie, is Ariana Grande and Beyonce, who are 2 women they have helped her in certain songs keep her on the pop charts because, you know, Ariana Grande is booming right now. Speaking of Ariana Grande, did you see that boob grab?
That shit was so. I think we did talk about that.
I just can't get over it. I can't get over the boob grab.
No, we shouldn't get over it.
It's like,
in fact,
it was very bland. Just like whole titty, just fingertip. He was playing ridiculous. Anyway,
yeah, that guy, Jesus, yeah.
Whack ass apology. I got distracted by that.
I know, it's okay. Cardi B.
Okay.
Shoes.
Yes. Oh, so this backstory is Cardi B and Nicki Minaj did a song a long time ago called Motorsport with Amigos. Initially, Nicki Minaj thought it was supposedly just a song with her and Quavo, which is one of the guys in Amigos. It turned out to be a song with her, the entire group of the Migos, and Cardi. Supposedly, she changed her verse when she heard that Cardi got on the song. So, when asked about the song, literally, all Cardi said was, I don't know, that's not the verse I first heard. She changed it. Because she did, after hearing Cardi's verse, she wrote something different, which a lot of rappers do, like, because they don't want to be outshined.
Sure.
And if you're the headliner of this particular song, which Nicki thought she was, not knowing that Bodak Yellow and Cardi B wave was going to be so strong, because at this time when they did the song, Cardi was still, still trying to figure out her rap career. That's all she said. So Nicki took offense to that. Like, I didn't, nobody's saying, I don't, I always approve every song I'm on, and nothing gets released without me, knowing it, this, that, and the other. Like, something along that line. So it became a little minor beef then. So this year, when they met at the Met Gala, because that was the time they saw each other. Again, that's when Cardi was still pregnant, and she looked like little just angelic with a belly and the outfit. That's when they supposed to have like a little meeting of the minds and squash that beef or whatever. But it didn't. For some reason, there was like certain like underlining subliminal messages that she would still throw out on her Twitter, about both Cardi and Remy, about like, females writing their own raps and, stuff like that. Like no female write rap like me and this, that, and the other. Like certain things like that. Not saying anything positive about anything else, just like certain jabs like that, but not saying anything in particular. So I guess it came to a head at Fashion Week with not only all those comments, but it got said that somehow Cardi heard that Nicki or someone in Nicki's camp said something about her daughter.
Oh.
And you are a new mother.
Yeah.
Most new mothers are extra sensitive because they're doing it for the first fucking time.
Yeah. So she took off
like,
a shoe.
You can say whatever you want to say about me.
Yep.
But you bring my baby into it, it's a whole nother situation. And people forget that Cardi came from Love and Hip Hop, and she was always willing to kick a person's ass on the show. And she said before, even in talking about the show, she's like, I'm an emotional gangster. I get emotional, and I just lose it. And that's what happened. And that's what we saw. And she said she has no apologies for it. Now, Nicki's trying to save face, because I don't know who gave her a radio, like, streaming thing on, I think it's on iTunes or Apple Music or whatever, but it's called Queen's Radio. And she's just been going back and saying, I would never do nothing like that. That's clown shit. Why would I say something like that? She looks stupid out here. Why would you do, like, just trying to down the situation like she didn't play a part in it getting that far? Mm-hmm. To make Cardi look crazy. But Cardi has since not said anything else about it. She released that one statement of, you say something about my family, I'ma lose my shit. And that was it. And that was pretty much it. I said what I said. Basically, she did one of them Nene Leakes moments. I said what I said, and what I said was, you fuck with my family, I'm gonna fuck you up. So, but yeah, Nicki has been trying to save face because everybody considers Nicki a bully at this particular moment because she's been picking on her, and the girl has said like, hey, and then she threw a shoe. She just,
you can bend so far and then you throw a shoe.
Yeah, that's what happens. So that's what happened with that.
Yeah.
And then it's Emmy's going on right now. So all the black excellence of the Emmy nominations have been happening, and there's been a lot of Emmy parties, and I've been living black vicariously through all of them, and I've been stalking the shit out of some of my favorites, such as, I love Tracee Ellis Ross, and I love Issa Rae, and I love Amanda Seales, and all of them happen to be convening in one spot on this yacht party that Issa Rae decided to throw for Emmy week. And oh my fucking God, it was awesome. Me and my girlfriend was trying to figure out, how do we become black famous? I need to get on this boat with everybody swag surfing. Like, is that, like, you over there, is that Tiffany Haddish over there swag surfing and twerking on somebody? Yes, she is swag surfing and twerking on somebody. I need to get on this boat. Is that little Rail over there grinding on Issa Rae's leg, doing a stripper move? Yes, it is little Rail grinding on Issa Rae's leg, doing stripper moves. Why is my black ass not on these boats with these wonderful black people? That's what I was trying to figure out.
You're on the wrong boat.
I'm on the wrong. That's what I'm saying.
You're on the wrong boat.
I got on the wrong boat. Excuse me.
Excuse me, I got on the wrong boat.
I got on the wrong boat. I'm supposed to be on the East Ray Black Excellence Yacht Party. This is where I need to be. It was wonderful. And then this, it was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful.
I love when shit makes you speechless.
It's wonderful. I was like, look at everybody singing Wayne Wonder. Got somebody, she's a beauty. Wonderful. You don't know that song, it's all right.
I don't, but it doesn't make me enjoy it less. That's the best part. I'm like, nope.
And then the mecca of all meccas, as far as my social media stalking that came to a head this week, was finding out all the things that Rihannna has done in my absence. You know, even though I wasn't gone but 5 days. But she had done so much in my absence. You know, during Fashion Week, you know, she did her next line of Fenty Savage, which is her lingerie line. And she had some plus size women in the show looking all good. And then she had one of the models, you, again, have no idea who this is. But she is one of the more famous of the Fenty beauty models. Her name is Slick Woods, and she's about 22. Bald-headed, like a low bald cut with kind of reddish hair, almost a caramel colored skin with like a slight gap. Anywho, she was pregnant, walking the lingerie show, looked good pregnant, and then she was in labor. That was the crazy part about it. Like, she walked the runway in labor.
Up.
Here's the kicker. You know who her medulla is? Hadula is?
No.
Medulla.
Her medulla oblongata.
Hadula?
Her doula.
Yes.
Erykah
Badu.
I was like, I don't know the names of doulas.
Erykah motherfucking Badu.
There you go.
I was like,
that's what she's been doing lately.
Yes. Yeah, she did. She actually is. She got certified for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So she's been doing that, and I was like, I found that just so awesome. So literally, she was the talk of Fashion Week because she walked the runway while in labor, wearing lingerie. Like, you see her hand on hip, holding her belly, walking like it ain't nobody's business, in heels, might I add, and then went to have her baby.
That's fucking badass.
Right?
Yeah.
And then literally her quote on her her Twitter was like, women can do whatever they want to do.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
And she wanted to, because I mean, it ain't never happening to me. But my sister, she was in labor for a day before they eventually had to make her get a C-section. And you're in labor for so long, you don't get to drink, you don't get to eat, you just suck on ice chips. Mm-hmm. So you got to do whatever you need to do before you take your butt to the hospital. So if you want to walk and run, you want to grab yourself a sandwich.
Did she have her baby at a hospital?
Yeah.
She did, okay.
She did go to the hospital because they were there, you know. Yeah. But yeah.
I was like, I was really hoping you were going to be like, no, she had it in the back in the tent. Fucking Erykah Badu delivered it next to the...
That would have been badass.
I know.
Erykah Badu and Rihanna just over her like this, yes.
Like somebody's like dabbing her forehead with a moist cloth and just telling her that she's beautiful and magic.
What's
I know.
Name? Oh, Nana. It was wonderful. I like it.
Oh my god.
And then Rihanna also had her Diamond Ball, which is like her annual ball she has everywhere as part of her fundraiser, a fundraiser for her foundation. Mm-hmm. So all the celebrities came to that as a part of the extravaganza of all the greatness that is Emmy Week and Fashion Week and all that other craziness. And then one of my favorite Rihanna moments of the week is that some reporter literally said to her, Rihanna, the Navy's wondering when the new music's coming. And she said, "Ooh, child, who sent you?" Where they at? They won't let me breathe. Because literally on every photo whether it be Fenty or Rihanna's personal page or for Savage Beauty, everything up under is like, when is the new album, sis? What's happening, sis? Like, what's going on? We're dying right now. Because, Beyonce, I love her. But she kind of left us hanging a little bit with this album with Jay-Z. Like, all of us, we wanted you to be by yourself. We like you by yourself. I mean, we like Jay-Z. We love Jay-Z. But girl, you know what we bought them tickets. You know what we did for that stuff. It's okay. We'll let you do this. He gonna retire soon. It's all right. It's okay. I can feel it. One of these days. Well, no, he said that like 9 albums ago. Never mind. But that's because that's what we're pounding for Rihanna. Like, come on, Sierra's doing stuff, but yeah, Rihanna, come on with it now.
I mean, she has been busy.
She has.
I mean, it's not like
I know. But I can't use none of the other stuff she putting out right now. Okay, yeah. I ain't putting no Fenty. I mean, no. It's pretty. It's pretty. Mm-hmm. But Savage. No. I mean, unless you got some boxer briefs in the back that you ain't tell me about, I ain't wearing none of that.
Boxer briefs and a tank top.
Some music.
I feel you.
I need some music, and I need to stop screenshotting her pictures that she put up on the lingerie page. That's the only way I get a Rihanna. I need a video, girl. Come on now. Something I can stock.
Your stocking material's drying up.
It's drying up.
Oh, shit.
You done got all curvy and want to sit at home now? No! Come out to the world. Let me see what you got.
Oh, God.
You know I want to see them thighs. Go ahead,
You're out of control.
Did you see our girl? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
When you say our girl,
I know as I say nothing else. You see our girl?
I'm like, you got to narrow that down.
How do you feel about what they did to the Serenas?
Okay, so I don't follow sport at all, really.
You know the thing I like is sporty as my bra, girl. Come on.
I'm gonna video high five you for that comment. So like I heard that something happened and I didn't really follow it and I didn't know. And then I was like, well, I should know because it seems like it's more than just like that. It ended up not being about sports. And so then I'm into it. So, yeah. And so what the fuck is what I think. Like, that is so fucked up. It's sexist, misogynistic, racist bullshit. And then everyone's reaction is just more of that.
Yeah. Oh, she's being a big baby. She wins enough. It's okay.
You literally, if you Google it, because I was really curious to see how different news outlets handled it and stuff. There's nothing that said it. Meltdown is in every single one. There's no article that I could find in print or video or anything. It's meltdown. And I was like, what the fuck happened? So finally I watched the whole thing and I was like, well, I'm just going to watch this whole video of it. And that is, meltdown? Are we kidding? We're going to call that a meltdown? I don't watch sports, and I know that I've seen worse behavior from men. And no one ever called it a meltdown.
All the clips of all the other male tennis players throughout the years of, bashing tennis rackets on their head.
Yes.
Throwing tennis rackets on the ground till they break. Like, I saw one dude literally sitting on the bench, pull out his tennis racket, bam, 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 throw that tennis racket, pull out another tennis racket, bam, 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 and then throw that tennis racket. I said, damn, ain't tennis rackets like $20 a piece?
Yeah, I don't know how much good tennis rackets cost, but not cheap. But they get them for free, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna take your sponsorship
no, it was really, I felt like it was really disgusting. Like it was such like flexing of male expected respect. Like it was gross. Like it just really was gross. And yeah, was she pissy? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What, like, did she? And it wasn't even. I didn't even feel like her tone. Like she stayed so fucking calm. I could not believe how calm she stayed compared to how athletes talk to umpires or referees or coaches or other players or like any of that. Like it was really fucking mild. And yeah, it was upsetting. And then more upsetting, or equally as upsetting, I suppose, was that like it robbed both of those players of something. Of
a moment, yeah.
Because now the girl who won, like, yeah, she did win. And yeah, you know, I don't watch tennis, so I don't know, but everyone says she played a great game. The match, like everything, the tournament, like she did great.
It was a very good match. As far as like,
but that's going to be tarnished for her though, for always.
Oh yeah, most
now.
definitely. She cried.
Right.
And I'm not sure if there were tears of joy, because it was just so much going on around her. That, like I watched her on Ellen.
Yeah, I watched that too.
She was talking about like how she didn't really understand what was happening around her. She just kind of did what she was supposed to do as a competitor, just looked away when that was happening. And I think that was probably from her Japanese background. Because, you know, they teach more demure.
Well, and I think she said, too, that, like, when you're learning, like, that's, like, part of the coaching of tennis is, like, you don't pay attention to that because I guess it gets your head out of the game. Mm-hmm. So you just, like, don't mind it because whatever's happening, if it doesn't involve you, like, don't involve yourself.
Yeah, but when you look at the footage, she was, like, completely, her back was to everything. Like,
yeah,
like,
totally. Well, and I watched the press conference. They both had a press conference afterwards. And it was really interesting, but like it just felt like more like it was so upsetting. I felt like the reporters asked bullshit questions. I felt
questions over again.
Yeah, and it was just like more sexism. Like it just felt like, and then people kept asking her like, as a mom, blah 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 blah, as a mother, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, when the fuck have you ever said, as a father, do you feel like this sets a bad example for your kid?
Remember, I don't know, you probably don't remember because you don't follow any really sports stuff, but they used to give Steph Curry flack for bringing his daughter into his press conference because they didn't want him displayed as a father for the most part. It was like, why would you bring her here? But he's a father. He wanted to bring his child there. But they didn't ask him questions about that. It was more so they wanted to keep him separated. Like, they didn't want to ask any questions about his children unless it was like, oh, your wife's having another baby. Right. Other than that, they don't want to know anything about that as far as a man because you're just there to play that sport, and they don't give her that same respect. Because everything she does is like, oh, you're tarnishing women this way, or what would you do if your daughter did that? Like, it's like, no.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It just was really upsetting and just gross and like, not surprising because the world.
Did you see the Australian cartoon?
Yes.
Why was the half Asian and half Haitian woman pictured as a blonde-haired
white woman? Yeah.
And
because
why
racism?
Did Serena look like a jumping up and down animal?
Yeah. Racism.
And he sticks by the cartoon, might I add.
Also, how many people... Okay, so there's one person who draws it. They're clearly a whole human. How many people had to look at that before...
Multiple people look at these things.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, look all right to me.
No.
And it's Australia, so I can't even be like, well, it is Mississippi. Like, I can't even say that!
Well, yeah, because it's not just Mississippi, Destinee. You should know that. Shame on you.
I know, but I'm just saying. You want to be like somebody in a boonies somewhere, just in a trailer, like, all right, well.
I know. It does, it makes you feel better if you can,
if you can
siphon it.
Area.
but yeah, silo it off. But no. But also, what the fuck? Like, it's so... Yeah. I don't know. It's really, yeah. It makes me angry. I'm not even... Like, stuff used to make me sad, and now I've just transitioned past sad into anger.
But it's like, you have a whole Aboriginal population that you damn near got rid of, and you had to apologize to, and you're still making... Like, you have your own racial history that
huge.
You should be more sensitive to. Like, why would you...
Some country, I don't know who shipped all their prisoners to Australia, but I mean, there wasn't gonna be white people there till some of us, whoever we are, were like, we got this island. I'm gonna blame England. I don't know.
It is
I like to blame them for most things.
It is
you can't. People are already there. Fuckwit. Yeah. Hey, we own this island. We'll just send our prisoners there.
Not only we're gonna send our worst prisoners there, so you have people who just went there to slaughter people because they were the worst people anyway. They was over there killed him.
They haven't. Yeah, right. So it's like they never cared what was happening. It's the same. We don't
There's
care.
one that was like, oh,
yeah, no, fuck. Because we're the worst. It's so awful. I was just talking to someone, a friend of mine, the other night, and I don't actually remember the whole content of our conversation or really what got us started. And I sort of went on this rant, and I was like, because like, and then I just paused, and she went, "Fucking white people." And I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's right. There it is. Thank you. Yes. No, thank you for helping me find the words I was looking for.
For everybody who don't know, Dylan's the white one. She's I'm Destinee. I'm the black one. I did not say that.
I did said that though.
I don't get me wrong. I do say it in my mind a lot, especially because where I work. But I don't say it to white people out loud.
No, that's my job. Because I am white, and so I get to say because white people. Because yeah, that's my job.
I can say black people all the time too. Black people do stuff too, and I'd be like, ugh.
I mean, right? Humans, we're kind of the worst, but also some of us are worse than others, especially in mass. You know what I mean? It's like fucking white people, man. We've just been fucking shit up whenever we get together in large groups since the jump, you know? Like, Jesus.
What you saying? Separate y'all? You gotta keep them separated.
You shouldn't allow more than like 3 white people to be together. Shit goes downhill fast.
Oh, ridiculous. Again, I am Destinee, the black one. Did not say that. Disclaimer. Thank you.
Man.
Go have people Kaylee mailing me. I ain't trying to pick up that mail.
No, I don't know. I just, it's like every day I'm just like, holy crap. God, and nothing surprises me anymore. I'm like, oh, yeah, 109 people are accusing the Supreme Court justice nominee of sexual assault. That doesn't even face,
God, right? Like, what? And he's still like, yeah, he's gonna be an awesome guy on the bench. This is a for-life job.
For life.
Already coming in. You gotta basically die or just say, you know what, I just want to sleep.
See, and that's only 2 white people, and they're about to fuck shit up for the next 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. And that only took 2 of them. I'm just saying.
Well, Trump Jr. is fucking up shit by...
Oh, my God.
What? Why do they keep letting you on TV?
I hope they do keep letting him so he can keep saying all that shit so we can hear it. I don't not want to know, but my God. Are you talking about when he said shekels?
Mm-hmm. Just shekels.
Jesus.
All his facts and data is always wrong. And he'll be on the news and they'd be like, yeah, no, see right here.
Yeah.
You just lied about that. And I'm like, how do you get caught in a lie on TV? Let them, research your lie when you go home.
They've been lying on TV from the get-go.
Oh, it's just...
I mean, that was like his first day was nothing but like a press conference of lies. It's insanity.
What also so...
Also, Puerto Rico. Fuck
Yes.
you garbage dumpster. I can't believe he would say that.
Right?
Like we can't tell how many people died in Puerto Rico? Fuck. How? What?
Well,
This country has jumped the shark.
Even with 9/11, like, you saw his tweet?
No.
Obama wrote such a heartfelt
I
message.
did see his.
9/11. Never forget.
And while you're at it, go out and buy a flag made in China to show how much you love America.
Or one of my Make America Great hats made in China.
I mean, just all of it. Never forget. I mean, he can't even come up with his own words. And when he does, they're kofefe. Like,
or even when they got off to go to the ceremony for the flight, not the people who got, the people who died, like when the plane actually crashed in, I think, in Pennsylvania, I think it was.
Yes.
Everybody got off the plane all sad and somber. Melania was sad and walking slow pacing. He got off the plane fist pumping like a champ.
I did not know the context for that photo. Mm-hmm. Because people have turned it into a meme of him going to Chuck E. Cheese.
9/11 celebration.
No. He doesn't know.
I don't think fist pumping is what we're doing.
I feel like it's not the appropriate
Nope.
reaction in that
Where you
in
have
that context.
people like firefighters across Atlanta were dressed up in full firefighter gear, literally on Stairmasters, doing the same stairs that the firefighters on 9/11 took of all those flights in memory of them, and you're coming off a plane fist pumping like a champ.
No.
Straight Jersey Shore in it. Where is Snooki?
He is straight
Because
Jersey Shore.
you about as orange as the rest of them.
He GTL.
Gin tan laundry.
Cabs are here. I wish a cab would show up and haul his ass away.
Oh man, fist pumping like a champ.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Did you hear about the text message service thing that they did set up through FEMA?
No.
Through FEMA, he has put it where. Okay, I can't fully blame it on him because it was put into effect when Obama was president. Like, he signed the bill, but I'm sure he wasn't gonna use it the way it's about to be used. I can guarantee it. But either way it go is, Trump now has access through FEMA to everyone's cell phone. And he can send us text messages that you can't disable.
Oh, I wish he would text me.
You can't opt out of his text messages.
He's the U2 of presidents. If I want your album, I'll download it. If I want your text, I'll give you my number.
Because initially it was going to go into effect on October 3rd, but they pushed it back.
It's being pushed back.
Oh, they pushed it back to October 3rd.
It was next week.
They was going to do it next week, but basically he was going to send a message through FEMA to everybody's phone.
So what, like...
It was going to be like a testing message at first.
But like what though? Because doesn't the National Weather Service already tells me when some shit's about to hit the fan, or
you also
I get
those,
the Amber Alert or the correct.
And you know what the funny part about those? Both
So
those
what is he
going
gonna
to
tell me?
You can opt out both of those. You can opt out the Amber Alert and have it not sent to your phone. You can opt out the weather thing and have it not sent to your phone. What he's sending to your phone, you can't opt out. It's not an option. You're going to get that message.
That sounds so...
Creepy scary.
Yes.
The first message is going to be like a testing.
Sounds so...
This is
God,
what,
I don't know.
and there's no telling what else he's going to send after they send that initial testing message to make sure it works.
Get out of my phone.
Yep. We're living in scandal, I told you.
All right. Fucking
We
Handmaid's
must
Tale.
We must protect the Republic. Where's Olivia?
Don't make me start wearing trench
white
coats
hat.
and
Go ahead,
hats,
get your white hat.
carrying oversized bags. God damn it!
Meeting in randomly in park benches, looking forward but not looking at each other. Dylan. Yes.
Just sitting next to somebody having a looking straight ahead conversation.
I honestly want to do that one day.
Less suspicious if you looked like you were having a conversation with the person next to you than like a full-on crazy person.
Because I never thought about it, but
having
you're
a
dead ass
looking
right.
in the other
'Cause
direction conversation.
They're both looking away from each other, but talking.
I'm just using my Bluetooth speaker. There's somebody on here. It's fine. It's not weird at all.
It's Olivia and Daddy Pope just on the bench talking out in public. Don't people see you?
Also, who doesn't recognize them?
That's true.
The people who they don't want to see them are the only people that would recognize them. So really, yeah, there's some loopholes. Let's not fall down. Let's not fall down that rabbit hole. But we do need her.
Yes.
But we do.
Real life scandal.
Yeah. Yeah. We need a Dumbledore's army of Olivia Pope.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's a good tattoo. That's what I want to get for my birthday. I want to give myself a tattoo. Haven't figured out what yet, but that's a good one. I've always thought about getting a Dumbledore. You know, I'm a nerd. I want something Harry Pottery tattoo on my body.
I have two.
Once I make a decision as far as my tattoos, that's what I'm getting. And I've always wanted something Harry Potter. I don't know if it want to be themed about my house. Because I am devoutly Ravenclaw. What would? And then, or...
You just what Ravenclaw?
Yeah, I did. Yes, son. Ravenclaw set claim. Banging it up. That got that wit. Got that wit. Mad intelligent. Ravenclaw. Whoop whoop. Or Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that is cute.
I love Groot.
Yeah.
I love baby Groot in particular. But I love Groot. So those are my jams.
That's cute.
And because people try to talk me out of my dog, because I got my dog of 16 years, Pepito, on my my left forearm, because I consider her my right hand man, even though I know it's not on my right hand, but there's something else on my right hand. So shut up. So I got my dog. People's like, that's stupid. Why would you get your dog? Because I love my dog, bitch. What?
Yeah, I don't think that's stupid at all. It's a touching memory. It's in memoriam.
It's my dog.
Fuck the naysayers.
He used to always sleep on my Converses, so I put little Converse in the background.
That's cute. Yeah.
Pepito.
I
May
just
she rest
found
in doggy heaven.
Exactly. I just found a gift certificate that someone gave me as a gift, and it expires in December. So I too am needing to get a new tattoo. It was like instantly when I found it, I was like, the pressure, I need to come up with it right now. I've only got 2 months.
Yeah, I'm going to get it for my birthday.
Yeah.
It's going to be my gift to myself.
That's nice. I love new tattoos.
I know, it makes me happy.
Oh my God, it makes me so happy.
At that moment, but when it heals and I see it as I envisioned it, and it's just like, I did that to myself.
But it's not the kind of pain that, like, for me, like, it's sort of uncomfortable, like, while they're doing it, but as soon as they lift it up, it kind of stops. Like, it doesn't, it's not a lingering, it's not like piercings, where you're like, damn, why, that with the throbbing and the burning and the heat.
But it's always so hilarious because, it always just happens that way when I go to the tattoo shop. There's not as many women when I go.
As artists or as clients?
Clients.
Yes.
As when I go. So there's always these dudes who are just baffled because I have a 3/4 sleeve, and they were just baffled that I was sitting there, not wincing, not like oof, oof, oof. I just like music.
Yeah.
Tattoo me. Hand still, focused, not shaking, not doing nothing. And it was like, man, that girl over there, she's a soldier. I was like, I don't know if that means that. But okay.
Yeah, I love it. I have one in where my elbow bends, which they call the ditch.
Yeah, I got that too.
And I didn't know that was supposed to be like royal tender. And so when I picked it out and I said, here's where I want it, he said, "Ooh, in the ditch," and then went off to make the little copy and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, wonder why he said it like that." And then as I was laying there with just like the outline, every person that walked by was like, "Ooh, in the ditch," and I was like, "Okay, if another person makes that comment, like
that's exactly what happened when I was getting my ditch filled in."
Mm-hmm.
It was like, ooh. It's
And
like
I was
that
like,
and
"Oh,
my
I get
elbow.
it." Yeah,
it was that and the elbow. It's like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, but I want to get my shin. So,
Yeah, which I've also heard. That's what I think
another
that's what
thin
I'm going to
layer.
do next. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, but also I want a whole leg. Like I feel like a whole leg is sexy
I agree.
because I wear shorts all
Yeah.
year round.
Yeah.
I'm that person. My mama called me her little Oreo growing up because black people think white people wear shorts all year round, and she was just basically calling me black on the outside, white on the inside. Between that and the Britney Spears and the Birkenstocks, there was a lot going on in my childhood.
Oh my god.
But
You
anyway.
enigma wrapped in a riddle inside a something else that is puzzly.
You know, I like to do my own thing.
I know, I love that about you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, what you doing this coming week? What you got planned?
Well, next month there is a big street festival, where there's like lots of stages with bands and stuff. It's all like local bands, and then they have local vendors and whatnot.
Some stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some food and sell it. So I'm kind of figuring that out because also I'm transitioning, out of the big trailer into something smaller, and so I'm kind of
Gotta get all the sternos and the whatnot.
brainstorming my menu and like how do I want to do it, and maybe will I have my little small trailer by then, and if so, then I'll sell out of it. But if I don't, then what's my plan? I think just like a table and a tent, but with like some hot holding and stuff. So that's my big plan for this week. And then like kind of like
Costco
annoying,
card.
tedious things. What?
I said, I'll see you in my Costco card. You stock up on some stuff.
Oh, I got a Costco card.
Okay.
That was like one of the first things I did. I was like, I'm gonna need a Costco card. And then like sort of like annoying things, like my birthday's coming up, so I have to go to the DMV, and then also my car got totaled, and I got to go handle that and transfer tag and blah 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 blah. So but I'm so looking forward because I don't have to work days anymore. I'm just working mostly nights now, so my days are my own again, which just feels better for me. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. How about you? Resettling into your regular life?
Yes, I'm working a 7-day stretch.
I love it.
No.
It always feels good.
Partially to myself. Because I picked up this past Saturday when I didn't have to, because that's technically my off day, and I was like, why did I do this? And then, because when you're there on your off day, it's your off day. You're like, why?
It's like
Why are
clerks.
you
You're like,
here?
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Like, you're like, don't ask me
Exactly.
nothing serious right now. I'm not here. Okay? Yeah.
Well, yay. Well, thanks, friend.
Yeah. As always, my man.
Ah, you're a pleasure and a delight and a charm.
I do what I can. It's hard.
It's hard being you.
What has somebody got to do?
I mean, thank God.
I know, right?
I'll see you
All
next
right.
week. Bye.
Always. Bye.
Alrighty, that's our show for the week. Thanks for listening. We really want to say a huge thank you to King Clew for giving us such great music for the podcast. Be sure you check him out anywhere that you download and stream your music. Also, while you're checking things out on the internets, be sure to follow us at This Is Double D. You can also check out Streeter and see what she's up to artistically, d.streeter_designs. And of course, me and the food truck at Tally Panhandle. And you definitely want to keep up with our producers, Metal and Pluck. They're working on awesome things. Don't miss a minute of it. There are lots of new and cool and exciting things in the works with season 2 of the Double D podcast. We're super stoked. One of the things is we're rolling out the opportunity for you folks, fine folks at home, to kind of basically be a part of the show. You can individually, personally help us do what we do. If you go to metalandpluck.com, there is a way for you to make a donation to the show. You can make a one-time donation. You make an ongoing sponsorship donation. Any amount, it all helps. We'll put it to good use. Pinky promise. While you're there, check out the other projects that our producers, Metal and Pluck, are working on. They tell amazing stories, and they give folks the opportunity to tell their own story, which is really, really cool. And it's really awesome to be a part of. So check it out, metalandpluck.com. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.